Turn that on. Turn the game audio on. Got that one, which is hold on a second. It's that one. Okay. So here we go. Transition that over. Oh, I'm not on the screen. There I am. Okay, so let me get some game audio on my end. And now I can hit a game. Alright, pets. Today we're looking at Blacksmith of the Sand Kingdom. That's Blacksmith, not whatever I said. Blacksmith of the Sand Kingdom. This is supposed to be a collection shop management type game. So let's make your character. And today we have a name. Okay. Okay, it's being Volker. But I have a choice of classes. So the default's still a fighter. So melee combatant. Let's see. This class has classes focused around physical attacks, has high hit points suited to fighting in the vanguard, but has low mana and low MDF. I'm not sure what MDF is. So he's probably our tank. The archer, a class that deals ranged physical attacks from the rear, a class that debilitates enemies, but cannot equip heavy armor. Right, that makes sense. Priest. A class that performs healing and protective magic, can perform a tank role with its high hit points and defense. Why would a healer be a tank? I understand they can be kind of beefy to do healing, but really? Huh. That's different. A ranged class that performs offensive and abnormal state afflicting magic. Has high mat, but low defense and hit points, making a vulnerable attack. So he's a caster from range. The thief, support class that toys with enemies with high hit and evade, can steal, escape danger, and inflict. Okay, so we basically have a traditional tank, traditional ranged DPS, traditional, but this is a healer tank. That's kind of unusual. Ranged caster, and then your standard thief. I don't know. I kind of want to go with the default class, but I also kind of want to go with this. I want to see how this healer tank thing works. I mean, he's supposed to be a fighter by default. So let's pick a faith. They really thought this out, didn't they? Sagranoth of the Sun. Sagranoth of the Sun gives hit points, targeting, and another one that's locked. Okay. Corona of the Earth gives magic. So more magic points and magic absorb. That's actually pretty decent. The Mania of the Womanhood. Let's see, Mat -5. I'm not sure what Mat is yet. Magic attack, I think. -5. Auto hit point recover +10. So this one doesn't hit as hard with magic, but heals better. That would be good for a tank class. Nauseous of misery. No. No, it's probably Chinese, so it'd be Wanesius. Yeah, Wanesius, I think. Of misery. So lack of luck and auto hit points, okay? So auto recovery mana. Condos of fire is defense and firepower. So that's probably for your firepower. I guess firepower is your offense stat. But I'm not sure which one. Agros of the ocean. So it gives you magic defense and water attack. Borg of war gives you general attack, probably melee attack, and lightning power. Dalsus of the Bastion is agility and shield. That'd be good for a rogue or thief. Solid of the Hunt gives hit points and targeting down. Wow, there's a lot of these. Trar of the Trade. Let's see, this one's luck and experience gain. I might do that one because of the experience gain. Alright. Araquera of Wisdom. So magic attack, but mana cost is down. That's good for a wizard class. Rideon of Wine, extra evade, and silence resist. There's a couple of classes that could do that, like any of the casters and the rogue, definitely. Volker of the Harvest. Increased gathering and that special. Okay, where's that one that's experience gain? I'm gonna go with this one. Tour of Trade. Because that gives me luck and experience. We're gonna do this one. Now, so here's our base screen, base stats. We're level 1, priest, main class. Okay, so it looks like we'll be able to change classes later on. So starting with the priest isn't bad if it ends up being an epic failure. That's good. We have to start with club mastery, abnormal state recovery. Okay, that's good. I like that. No resistances. Swords magic. Hit points, mana points, attack, defense. Magic attack, magic defense. Good magic. Let's say I got really good magic defense. It's my highest stat. Hit, 2 hits, evasion, agility, and that luck is huge. I guess it looks really high. We got 35 luck. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Designation of Muspelheim. It probably doesn't sound right, but it's Muspelheim. Also known as the Sand Kingdom, lies in the center of the continent. Once an impoverished nation, Muspelheim developed a successful mercenary business, training a new generation of soldiers and adventurers. As a result, it became a great militaristic kingdom. Many of its citizens aspired to become soldiers and adventurers themselves. In tandem, blacksmithing, which provided the soldiers and adventurers with high-quality arms, also became a respected occupation, as it would. This is the Iron Bird, a blacksmith located in a quiet corner of Salzburg, the capital of Muspelheim. It was founded by and run by your father, Ulrich, a court blacksmith who was recognized by the kingdom as a first-rate artisan of his craft. However, when war broke out with the neighboring Alpheim, Ulrich was sent to serve in the front lines, never to return. Valeria. Interesting model. I don't like it. I'm sorry to hear about your father. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Thanks, Valeria. Don't mention it. That's what friends are for. Anyway, Volker, what are you going to do now? What will happen to the shop? The shop falls to me now. I'll honor my father's legacy and follow his footsteps. What? But you were never interested in the shop before. What about your dream of becoming an adventurer? I can't just let the shop fall to ruin, can I? This blacksmith was my father's life. I'll make my father proud and become a court blacksmith as he was. That's great and all, but I don't remember you ever helping your father with his work. Do you even know how to use a hammer? That sounds about right. Well, I'll, sigh. A useless kid is the new owner of this place. I guess I've got my work cut out for me. Useless? I thought we were friends, Larry. Nope, wrong person. I didn't say anything. It was me, kid, over here. Uh-huh. New person. What? What is this? Howdy. I'm Pete. Pity. Pity? Pity. I'm a fairy that inhabits this workshop. We have a lot of work to do. Wow, a fairy. It's so cute. Actually, it is kind of cute. Kind of like a floating bunny thing. Wait, Valeria. Aren't you going to question the fact that there's a fairy here? And anyway, what do you mean you inhabit this place? This is my house. I've never seen or heard of you before. That's because we brownies only show ourselves to the owners of the house we inhabit. Besides, you hardly ever come to the workshop before. Well, you're not wrong there. So I can see you because I'm the owner now. But then why can Valeria see you? Well, what can I say? She seems nice. Anyway, it'd be annoying annoying for all of us if you could see me and she couldn't. So basically, you just do what you like. Yeah, pretty much. Sometimes it feels nice to break the rules once in a while. I'm Valeria. Nice to meet you, little Petit. Petit? Petit? Patai? I guess it's Patai. What's a cute nickname? Well, I suppose I don't dislike it. Yeah, that face. You don't dislike it? No, not at all. But I've been here for quite some time and never met anyone like you. You said before that you've got your work cut out for you. What do you mean? Ah, yes. Well, you want to be a court blacksmith, right? So, if so, I'm your guy. Okay, so how's this guy gonna teach us? Clark asked me to take care of you if anything ever happened to him. Okay. I can teach you all you need to know about blacksmithing. I always assisted Ulrich. Ulrich. It's a K. Ulrich. In his work after all. That's That's right, Volker. Petit can help you become a blacksmith like your father. Yeah, that's good. I know. I can help you out too. Uh-oh. Now the girlfriend's gonna help. How can this not go wrong? I can't use the forge, but I can tend to the store and sell to customers. Okay, so she's gonna take this front while we take the back. Well, I mean, I guess I'll need the help, all the help I can get. Are you sure? Oh, of course, that's offensive, right? Okay. Thank you, Larry. I will appreciate it. So first of all, we'll need to go out and gather the materials we need to get started. You mean outside of town? I need a permit for that. Not to mention there are a few monsters out there. You could register as an adventurer and form a party at the Adventurers Guild. Adventurers are allowed to go outside of town. This could be a chance to fulfill your dream, Volker. You're right. I've never considered doing both at once. I could gather materials as an adventurer to create stuff here in the blacksmith. I don't really mind how you get the materials, whatever works. Alright, I'll go to the Adventurers Guild and see what they say. Good luck. Okay. The Adventurers Guild was this way, right? Okay, so there's the workshop. There's the Adventurers Guild. Excuse me. What is it? This is no place for kids, huh? You're Orange kid, aren't you? It's awful what happened to your father. He was a blacksmith, you know. Yes, we know he was a blacksmith. We were best buddies ever since we were kids, and we sorely missed. You knew my father? Uh-huh. Indeed, the name's Aegon. Aegon? Yeah, Aegon. I've been the guildmaster here for some years, for more years than I can count. Your old man never mentioned me. Anyway, what brings you here today? Anything I can help you with? Actually, yeah, catch up to our situation. I see you're taking over the old man's shop, are you? He'd be proud. And you want to venture out of town for materials. Yeah, that's the idea. You know, there are monsters outside of town, right? That's why regular citizens aren't allowed out without an escort. But adventurers are exceptions. For exception, you can come and go as you please with a adventurer's permit. With the permit. But leave the safety of town at your own risk. Adventuring ain't easy, you know. I'm fully aware of the dangers, but I want to go. Okay. You got guts, I like that. Remind me of your father. Very well. I guess it's a request. Really? Oh, thank you much. First step is to form an adventuring party. There are many new adventurers like you waiting to get started. Tutorial. You must create 4 party members who will adventure with you for the rest of the game. You can choose their names, genders, and starting class and faiths. Except for gender, all of these traits can be changed in-game. So they can change gods later. Interesting. Or my faiths don't change, but okay. Alright, so now I have to create 4 more people. Let's do a girl. Let's do a male fighter. Where's that? Yeah, let's make him the tank. That's fine, he can be a tank. Roseburg. Riley. Edgar. Oh! They give us really old male names. That one was useful. Abel. Marty. Marco. O'Neill. Randy. Ted. Okay, so I just have to give this one a new name here. do Sarah. And she can be... Oh, these are cute. I like the models. I'm the priest. Let's make her a thief. And then... Where's that one that gave, like, agility shield? There we go. Good with that. Here's another one. That's Rhea. Rhea can be a caster. I don't want that. Let's do this one here. And Guttrum. I kind of like that. Let's do an archer for Guttrum. And there was one that gave like really high ears. Agility. Agility? Not sure. Let's see. What are we gonna go with? Let's do the attack one. Alright, so let's confirm this party. Is your party ready? Yeah, we're good. Well, that's a great party you got there. Just remember, party stays together until the end. Treat each other like family. Your adventure permit will just take a little time. Around town. Around town. Yeah, that's what I said. Adventuring is everyone's business. There's an item shop, a tavern, infirmary, so on and so forth. Custom for new adventures to introduce themselves. Okay. So that's the rest of the buildings in town. So let's go to the infirmary first. It's the infirmary. Come here if I'm injured. Yeah, Rich and Lenora's son. Hey, looks at least Mom's got a name. How's it going, George? What you up to tonight? I haven't seen you since, sorry, you couldn't do more for your mother. No, it's fine. I need all you can do. Yep. My inability to save Leona is one of my greatest regrets. Okay, that's fine. And now, the dreadful news about your father. I heard from the soldiers. Anything I can help with? Thank you. I'm fine. No more chairs. I'll bring them back. I learned that my mother died. All I can do is live on and make my parents proud. Today I signed up to the adventure. The reason I'm here now is that Aegon told me to introduce myself around town. Your father raised you well. You full support of that. Thank you, sir. Okay. So, infirmary has the options: treatment and change of faith. Hit points and mana points do not recover automatically in this game. Treatment restores. Okay. And positive change of faith, which we set up initially, so that's okay. Read again. No. We're good. Thank you. Father Christoph. Oh, good Lord, what's the soldier want? I'm here, something wrong. Sorry to interrupt. One of the patients is in need of urgent attention. I'm right there. Sorry, Volker, duty call. Feel free to stop by anytime you're not injured. Okay. Item shop. I've actually never been here before. Pick an item shop. Hello. Anybody home? I'm gonna say this is gonna have a girl. Is anyone here? Guess not. Why would they leave the shop open if... Nope, it's a guy, it's a nerd. Never mind. I was wrong. Well, he just kind of popped out of nowhere. Yeah, no kidding. I would appreciate if you don't shout. I'm not deaf. I was busy carrying out an important experiment. Could have responded the first time. Yeah, well, you're right. I could have. But I told you, I was just... Okay, Toki. Or, excuse me, Okay, next. Oh, brilliant, a simpleton. I'm afraid telepathy is reserved for comic book fantasy. Now, that's an interesting poke, because a world like this that's set, let's say, in the 12th to 15th century, based on their level of technology, less gunpowder, and they have comic books. It's kind of interesting. It was obvious you were thinking, but I don't blame you. Most people have reacted that way. You're right, ignoring other people is rather rude, huh? I don't see who's laughing. Weird. You're saying specific. Nope, actually, I'm just introducing myself. Hagen, the Guildmaster. I never asked him to send me new customers. I wish that guy would stop meddling in business. Okay. Oh well, you're here now. I'm Horik, the somewhat owner of the bed and item shop. Somewhat owner? How are you a somewhat owner? Exactly, what does that even mean? It's a long story. I'm basically running the place against my will. Nothing to bother you. Okay. You cannot buy and sell items here. Items are those are consumable items that use in battle, materials for crafting equipment, books, learning new recipes, and so on. Okay, we'll definitely take a look at this. Buying new books is practically important. Learning new things to craft, so look out for them. Okay. It may also be a good idea to sell unused materials and other items you don't plan on selling at the workshop. And again, no. Alright, thank you. I need to buy something, go experiments. Okay. Not now, sorry, okay. Tavern. This is probably gonna give us quests and clues, and this should have a barmaid, I'm sure. So this is the tavern. I better go introduce myself. Hello. There she is. She's gonna put a few more clothes on, but it's a bar in the middle of the desert. What do you expect them to wear? New face, how can I help you? Well, I was expecting a fat old man behind the counter. Yeah, not me. I'm Volker. I just signed up as a new adventurer. And I was supposed to come say hi. Aren't you cute? Yeah, you're cute. I'm Carmela, the owner of the Sweet Rose Tavern. Back to service. Okay, nice to meet you. Well, it's a nice place you've got here. Thanks. Come to drink away their sorrows. Adventures and sorrows often fill their bellies. They tip me well for the delicious food. I'm sure it's not the food they're tipping for. Yes, exactly. Something? Nope, nothing at all. You can eat meals in the tavern once per day. Doing so grants experience for your party members. Okay. While defeating monsters in the dungeon grants experience, eating in the tavern grants a considerable amount and should not be overlooked. However, eating at the tavern does cost gold, so be careful not to throw your gold away. Read again, no. I'll give you some food. Feel free to come back anytime. Okay. What's in this menu here? Let's take a look at the menu real quick. So this kind of gives us a basic of everyone's stats and their position on the grid. Skill list. So this is the spells and abilities we have available. Okay. So power strike, fire strike. Okay, steel, blind, finishing blow, backstab. Okay. Fire, ice, brightness, which will blind enemies. Sure, I'm gonna say it's single service. Okay, that right. That does blindness. Guard break and so on. Okay. Passive stats. It's fine. General equipment. We have nothing in the inventory, I don't think. I just want to check just to make sure. Okay. Generic items. Okay. Anything good here? Oh, that's equipped. That's everyone's equipment. No current requests. Formation is actually that's a good formation. Since I'm a healer and as the healer's tank, it's good to have that arrangement. Okay, we're gonna save real quick. And okay, so the different recipes, journal of activity, trophies we've obtained. I can't do the shop. Saves when purchasing jewels or items from the shop. Okay, I guess this is a jewel shop. Okay. System menu. Got it. Then just go. Ah, you're back. Permit's ready. There we go. Now we got a permit. Alright, that's cool. What else do we got here? You're one of us now. Welcome aboard. Thank you. So what exactly does the picture do anyway? Well, that you get a scowl. You're telling me you wanted to become an adventurer and don't even know what it's all about. Yep. We're gonna die. I know it's worth it. It involves exploring dungeons and hopefully get rich quick. No, but you can try. What do adventurers do when they're not doing cool stuff? Okay, sorry, I'm laughing too hard. I thought you had guts. It seems like I mistook it for blissful ignorance. Fine, listen. Basically, adventurers accept requests that come to the guild on a first come, first served basis. Requests can be submitted by townsfolk or even the state. The requests themselves can range from delivering items and exterminating monsters to gathering from and investigating dungeons. We call ourselves adventurers, but a lot of the time we're more like handymen, helping people with their troubles. Yeah, that's about right. You're going out to gather materials, right? Why don't you accept a request while you're at it? Thanks. So now we can do class change here. Alright. With training, you can learn to upgrade your character skills. This will be extremely useful in battles. Class change allows you to change your class. Additionally, you'll be able to assign a subclass to your characters by reaching level 10. Also, is freely changeable. Both main and subclass come with specific skills and modify the character's stats. Experiment to find good class combinations. Read again. No. That's a request there. Would be good for you to start. Okay, take a look. We can now go to Suburbs Dungeon. Alright, so let's look at the quests. First request, they want us to grab a bandage and a pelt. Quest for a bandage and a pelt. Pelts come from wolves in the suburbs. Bandages can be made from cotton. This should be a good request for you to start off with. Accept the request, yes. Okay. Training. Class change, fine. Let's go ahead and I don't want to change face. With the item shop. Okay, so I have 3 healing potions, no mana potions, no revivals, no eye drops. So I can buy cotton for 60. And beginner book tool making. I might buy that. And orbs. Okay, that's what those are for. I'm not gonna buy anything yet. But we're going to full course. That was expensive. But I'd rather do everybody's full course and then we're just gonna go in. We're not looking for anything in particular, so alright. Middle of the desert, outside of town, there's a green pasture. Yep, nice. Alright. Okay, looks pretty normal. Turn-based battles, attack items, skills, defend, retreat. Accelerate is R2, auto is triangle, AI is square. Targets and attacks, defeating all enemies or escaping will take the results screen. By defeating enemies, you can obtain minerals, items, runes, etc. Turtles can only be obtained by defeating monsters. Okay. I'm just kind of skipping through this because they. Okay, so there's some copper ore, some obsidian ore. Ooh, chest. More healing potions. See. No. Okay. No. Okay. So let's just do regular attack. Let's do an overload attack and see what happens when advance to the next opponent. When enemies die, that's good. I like that. Okay, so we got our pelt. We got a healing orb, an HP orb. We got some logs and a mushroom. And we got a little bit of experience. There's some cotton, so I don't have to buy cotton if I can get enough of it when I'm here. Sure. And they haven't done any damage to us, so I'm not worried about casting spells or wasting mana. More pelts and logs. So we may actually get enough cotton while we're here in order to... Okay, let's just walk through it and see what it looks like. Those trees might not be as bad as they look. No, they're not. That could be dangerous. But they're not going to last long. Get a bunch of those, that could really be dangerous. Definitely going to be a problem if we get hit by too many of those. So we got some small fangs, some cedars, some orbs, a staff, mushroom, defense, magic defense, a staff orb, and an apple. Okay. So I did the food thing. So I wanted to make sure we got the most experience off that. I could have gotten the tools book, but I think I can sell a bunch of materials early in order to some small fangs, scales, ores. Okay, cool. And then use that to extra. Yep. And then use that as our seed money for buying the books and other materials that we're gonna need. It's always a good idea to remember what you're looking at. Okay, that's good. And I'm actually really liking the art style of this game, and the combat is real smooth. We'll try casting in a minute. Got some feathers and stuff, that's cool. Right, we went that way. Let's go this way. I'm not sure why the rock is throwing out. So let's go ahead and let him do heal. It's a single target heal. Go ahead and heal himself. And let's throw a fire out there. And let's steal from whoever, doesn't matter. Throw an ice bullet out there. Restores a single target's hit points. And also cures blindness. That's interesting. Overdraw the bow. Let's do the herb thing and put it on Sarah. Ah. Okay, so she stole some beeswax. Alright, so steal's a good thing to do. And it's cheap. Does some serious damage. Alright, so I'll go ahead and put them back on attack, except for her. Because I want to do the steal thing. Ooh, that hurt. Let's go ahead and do a heal real quick. Steal, attack, and then you can heal yourself. There it goes. Ouch. Glad I healed him. Because that could have hurt. Alright, so we got some orbs, some fangs, some copper ore, and a thin vine. Alright. Okay, so everybody's at level 2. So, let's do some quick healing. So that we don't die in a horrific fashion. So attack, attack, steal, attack, attack. That's fine. As long as that snake goes down. That's the big one. Because the snake is probably the most dangerous one. I want to get up from the trees. That's pretty cool. Alright. That's chicken. I can make that. Yeah, this is good. Now these orbs, I'm not sure how to use them or what they're for. But, okay, so the dog had obsidian on it? That's kind of weird. I I did not mean to type through that fast. But that's okay. Okay, so let's go to the hours here. And we'll see what we got here. Alright, so steal the obsidian. I need to steal from that mushroom, just so I can see what it drops. I haven't stolen from the mushroom yet, I don't think. Alright, so pretty normal stuff there. Another chest, some mana potions. Alright, let's go ahead. Yes, heal everybody. I like the quick heal. That's nice. A lot of games neglect quick heals. And quick heal is so important. Because you don't want to spend a large amount of time after every fight trying to heal your party. And you really don't want to do that. So we got some thread, some vines, some feathers, and an egg. Okay, that's not bad. I'm wondering how far into this we can get before I feel I have to back out. Okay. Okay, so revival potion, that's good. We're gonna steal, but I'm gonna target the bird. It's not gonna live very long. But I wanted to try and target the bird and see if it drops feathers or eggs or yeah, behind that tree is not a good place. Okay, so I guess this is fine. That's fine. I'm assuming if we go to the records, trophies, I don't care. Journal. Yeah, records. And we go to monsters. And if we go to the wolf, the checkmark says we have everything, all information. So, like the bird, you still need to steal from it in order to know what you can steal. But if we go down to like the spider, we have all that. So, it does exactly what I expected it would do. Now we're gonna steal from the snake. Okay, small fangs. Ouch. And we're leveling up nicely. And we're leveling up nicely. We're not dying, we're not using a lot of mana. We have a good chance of getting to level 2. Before we either die or leave. So that's good. The question is, how deep does this go? I mean, I don't have a problem I don't have enough mana, so unless I want to use a mana potion or something, I can't steal anymore. Except for something that I haven't stolen from. It's like the bird. If I run across a bird, I'll steal from that. But that's about it. Alright, next zone. This is deep, man. I was not expecting the suburbs dungeon to go this deep. Most of the time the first dungeon you can access is really shallow. It's like 2-3 rooms deep. Might be a little boss room at the end, but this is way deeper than I was expecting. That's way deeper than I was expecting. So you do that, you do that. Let's steal from the mushrooms. And you know what we get from the trees and the snakes and all that. So, knowing what we get from them allows us to pick which monsters we want to steal from later on. Since this is our first foray into the dungeon, we don't want to use all of our mana when we don't need to. But we'll take it anyway. Let's see. Because we are just racking up a ton of experience. And this is great. We're almost level 2. Got a ton of materials. We'll be able to make some we'll be able to definitely make our bandages based on what we've been collecting. We got our butts handed to us in this round. It's fine. They're not gonna live very long. They will pass out quite quickly. So we hit pretty hard by comparison. And nothing really new there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my items real quick. And mark everything off. That way when things do come up, I know if it actually is. Okay, so that was like a boss area. Oh, an alligator. Lizard. A G-lizard. So let's steal from the lizard. Oh, didn't work. Okay. Now just let everybody whack it through. Nope, don't save for steal. I don't think I got any magic potions. I might. We'll have to look. Alright, so items. I do have one magic potion. Don't know if I want to use it though. Because everybody's out of hit points. Alright, so that takes us to another door. But there's one guy down here who's blocking. And we definitely want to take him. He's blocking a chest. They're not gonna live very long. So that's good. However, we are definitely out of magic. Because everybody who can heal has healed. Riha is the only one who doesn't have a healing spell, apparently. And we definitely want to take HP tone. So if we go over here, HP Tome increases the max hit points by 10 up to 30 times per character. Oh. Okay. So let's use that on the main character. And they do respawn. The look of it. No. Okay, so I've cleared the whole dungeon now. So let's go ahead and wander around. See if anything's respawned or if we can get 23 experience points. Yeah, cool, they're respawning. So I can dig that. So we might be able to get level 3 when we're down there. That would be nice. Let's see, Volker's already got level 3. And about ceiling's 20 points. Okay, so we just need a few more fights. And preferably no deaths. And when we're done, we will probably have enough materials that if we have the blueprints, we'll be able to upgrade some gear. Now Sarah got hit pretty hard, Volker's getting hit pretty hard. So I get 2 more fights. Oh, there's a few dudes down here. I missed a spot. Cool. That does make it even better. Because catching that, we can just a few more. And it's right there by where we came in, too. It was, oh, I see. It was under the map. That's why I missed it. It was under that mini map. Wow. I don't want to lose anybody, but I might have to use a potion. I really want level 3. Oh, no way! Really? See, what I went through here again? Because I missed... Purple, ice boost, brightness. Just throw something out there. Should probably kill. Yeah, should. Oh, okay. That was interesting. It said heal. Okay, so they must. Didn't realize that you could actually heal opponents. Alright. There's everybody's levels. Alright, now we just avoid any more fights and we can get out of here. So if we go to the workshop. Oh, welcome back. Okay, not really loads. Good. Yeah, loads back. Yep, good. Found some 2 here. Okay, so cotton. So that guarantees you get your cotton you need for your bandages. Cedar logs. I did some cleaning and I'd be ready for customers and found all this while stored in the room. Patai says they're probably leftover materials your father didn't use. Keep your workspace neat and tidy. It's extra important. Yes, boss. Okay, anyway, we have some materials. Maybe we can make something. What do you want to make? Just some simple things I learned by watching Father. Well, I know how to make them, but I've never been actually before. Okay. Right. Well, here's you got is raw cotton. Try making bandages. If you have some leftover cotton, you could process that into braids for making other things later. Just give it a try, see how it goes. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Right. Enemy, great. Yep. Okay. Alright. Show information. New recipes. Modify, contains sub options, upgrade, scrap, and transfer. Upgrade allows you to fix your crafting equipment with runes. Okay. Scrap allows you to remove runes from equipment. Transfer allows you to transfer runes from already upgraded piece to a new piece of equipment. Runes can be purchased from the shop, obtained from enemies and treasure chests. Try to fix as many as you can. Okay. Sell satisfaction above. Okay. You can open the shop whenever you want. No. Alright. So, we have to create. Let's get rid of all these. Okay, so we need bandages. Raw cotton to cotton, cotton to cotton braids. Weapons, armor, commodities, history. Well, where is... That's the bandage. So it requires 3 cotton for 1 bandage. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to go ahead and cram out all the raw cotton to cotton. And then we're going to create let's say, but this is a healing item, right? First, a fist weapon. No, bandage is a fist weapon. Okay, so we only need 1 then. Alright, so let's go back to the Adventurers Guild. Request. Turn the quest in. Alright, thanks for your hard work. Oh, oops, the requester didn't need the bandage anymore and canceled it. Feel free to keep it, use it on yourself. Use it yourself for sale item shop. They've paid full reward as originally promised, so no need to worry about that. This does happen from time to time. That doesn't mean, it does mean that, but what it means for the guild to help you take the quest you can. Okay, so I can complete this one. Yep. Because we already did that. That's good. There's a request for here. I don't know if he wants to make cough drops to sell. He needs beeswax. Okay. Yeah. I happen to have beeswax on me. Good. And they give good money. I mean, up to 1,800 gold already. So, patrol. They want you to reach suburbs 4. That's not hard. We can do that. A wooden tableware. Let's go ahead and take this. Yep. And this in here, they want wooden tableware. I think I can get that from the book that the shop's got. Beginner tool making. Yeah, I get that from the shop. And holy request. They want me to kill 4 woodmen. So definitely do this one. And I can do that when I do the patrol. Alright, back up. Training. So we are level 3, so let's look at training. Wow! Oh, wow. Okay, so we can pick up any of these abilities available to us for a price. And they're pretty expensive. Alright, so we're not doing that yet. Definitely not doing that yet. We'll go to the infirmary. We're going to accept treatment, 400, treat all. And then go to the item shop. We're going to buy the book. Wooden hammer, wooden tableware, a sickle, and a barrel. And then sell. We're going to see what things sell for. Not too bad. Prices look okay. The bandage I can sell for 60 gold. I gotta get more in my shop though. The orbs, I'm not gonna sell these. But let's go back to my shop. Create. So let's see what we have here. So the stone knife. Do I have anything other than like half-star weapons? Or gear? No. I do need wooden tableware, so I need cedar boards and a stick. So, a cedar stick. Grant one of those. And we need 2 cedar boards. Wooden tableware. Actually, make 2 of these. Sure. And then we can go back to the inventory. Nope. Go here. With a request. I need 5 wooden tableware. I'm sorry. I only need 1. Alright, so cedar sticks. And then tableware. Wooden hammer. Barrels. Alright, and then complete the request. Alright, that's good. Now go to create, and what we can do is let's see what things cost that's going to be worthwhile. So like the broadsword is worth a lot of money. So one thing you want to do is you want to kind of make a few of everything. So like I need some copper ingots and I need some broadswords. So I'm just going to make all the copper ingots. And the cedar sticks, let's go ahead and make like do 10 runs of those. Cedar boards, let's go ahead and make like 10 runs of those. I have cotton. And do 10, yeah, do a few of those. Now, what we're going to do here is go through and anything that we don't have, I'm gonna make like one of. Because do the obsidian rings. Do the wristbands. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our characters, equipment, and let's see. So I've got a choice of the wristbands or the obsidian rings. Now, because he is a frontline attacker and mage, that's magic defense, magic attack, and luck versus attack, magic defense, and hit point, and 2 hit. Let's go ahead and put him on that one. You can use the broadsword or the spear. So broadsword takes away a little bit of defense. The spear takes away a lot of attack by comparison. So let's use this one. Oh, it's because the broadsword is a shield weapon. That's why it takes away so much defense. Okay, I'll think about that. But in his case, definitely want the wristband. Now, Sarah should take the obsidian ring, and she is the thief. And the bandage does a little more defense, takes away her attack. The magic attack doesn't matter as much, but that's just painful. Okay, so definitely don't want to do that. This is the mage. So let's do this one. And wristband. Depending on the current job will depend on whether I use the wristband or the obsidian. So definitely want to keep both around for the time being. It's in our records. So apparently we've got some stuff that's completed. Oh, here we go. This is fully complete. So I can accept this and get some mana potions out of the deal. And I can collect raw cotton from that one. That's cool. So those give us reverse. Okay. Let's see. This is kind of interesting. I mean, reading it and oh, I see. So you can pick a material and you can figure out what you can make out of that. Like this one here. Okay. Small thing, I know nothing. So like the apples, the French mushrooms, the beeswax, large eggs, the small fangs. those are things that I could go sell since they do me no good at the moment. Okay, so if we look at the blacksmith tree, we can expand our knowledge based on what we craft. So if I wanted to expand this one here, let's say we do 5 clubs. Okay, so let's You're kidding me. Okay, so some more cotton braids. I can do that. Okay. Back to the blacksmith tree. I want to see what happens. Okay. So now I can make a spiked club. And I want to do that. So this stone knife doesn't go to anything. Does anybody else go to anything? The bandage does. Okay. So if we make bandages, okay, we're gonna need some more cloth. Not a big deal. We have a ton of cloth. There we go. Now, I can make leather gloves. So a tanned leather. And I don't know if I can make tanned leather. No. I don't have that yet. Okay, so I can make a club plus. Or, okay, so I see. When you max it out 100%, it goes from being a club to being a club plus. Which does a little more damage, I guess. Has a little more value, I'm assuming. So let's look at my character. And he currently is has equipped the club plus versus the spiked club. And the spiked club isn't as good as the club plus. But interesting. You think it would be equivalent. Alright, so let's look at armor next. On the tree. So wooden shields. The adventurer's hat. So yeah, all of these are good, pretty much upgrades. The obsidian ring and the wristband both have massive upgrade lines. Okay. There's the sickle and the wooden hammer. Wooden tableware. Okay, so more importantly would be to upgrade, I would say, the rings. see if we can upgrade. Okay, so I'm out of obsidian. The wristband requires pelts and feathers. Now I can make a few more of those. Let's go back to things that most of the characters can wear. So let's do the adventurer shoes. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up selling all of the unnecessary items. So I got a cedar board, so I can do shields. So we need cedar boards, and we need some braids, and we can do some armor here. And we got enough. I need cedar boards. So let's make some more cedar boards. Alright. And now we can make a buckler. Probably not gonna be as good as the shield plus. But now, display items. So for our display items, what we're gonna do here is we're going to go through and 100% value. Let's go ahead and make it. Okay, so we can adjust the demand, which will change how many we can sell. I want to do max value. Odds are we're not gonna sell very many. Let's just go ahead and keep them at base value. And we're just gonna sell a bunch of stuff off. And we have shield pluses, send those out. Since these say they're going to be bringing in more customers, let's go ahead and put those at a higher price. The obsidian rings. Do that. And we'll put the adventure shoes out there. And we'll put out the hats. And so the two broadswords out there. And then let's open shop. Let's see what this mechanic looks like. Alright, time to open the shop. Alright, so this just randomly goes through how many we sold for the day. So we sold some of our bandages, not bad. We sold some of our clubs, this is pretty good. Almost all of our shields went. That's impressive. The rest of it kind of didn't move. But we made good money. Okay, so check. To reach the next shop rank, Sales. 9,000 satisfaction. 400. Event number 25, monster hunting. The rest of it kind of didn't move. So opening a shop ends your day. Good morning, you're finally awake. Time for a hard day at work. But then you woke up early to get the shop ready for the day. She's just like a brownie. Oh yeah, I was wondering, what is a brownie? Well, you see, a brownie is me? Oh, I know. I read about them in a book when I was younger. They're fairies that live in people's houses. They're good fairies that help around the house. Brownies make a family they live in flourish. Pretty much. Sure. Let's see now. You say you've lived in this house for a long time. We don't really have much money at all. Certainly far from flourishing. But, okay, flourishing isn't about money. Blacksmith. The state recognized him because I brought good luck, but it was only because Ulrich had the skills worthy of becoming one. Even I don't have the power to help a useless blacksmith become a court blacksmith. You did say that before, but you'd make Volker a court blacksmith. I did. So I'll train him to be the best he can be. Alright. Thank you. Nope. That takes practice. If the first you don't succeed, you'll try again. That's the path to becoming a court blacksmith. So then why do I need you? Ooh, that hurt. Okay. So, we have, the gentle flow of the game is as follows. Accept a quest from the guild, go to the dungeon, obtain materials through battle and gathering, return to the workshop, craft, sell, earn gold. You can use your income at the item shop to buy materials, books, or learn new recipes, increase your sales. You should also remember to eat at the tavern to gain experience, receive treatment at the infirmary, modify your classes, and so on. Passive skills obtained through training or changing classes can be activated via the menu skills active passives. They're very useful for adventuring. You can also change your party formation. We already figured that out. Records, we already figured that out. Do it again. Nope. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of the game. So we're up here now, an hour and a half into the game, and we have gone through all the mechanics. It has cough drops. Go us. No books. Don't care about runes. Thank you, come again. You're welcome. Hey, this place ain't for kids. Get out. Tell me to drive away with precious customer. Right. Why should you apologize to? Okay, it's okay, really. We're done. Let's get along here. I think it's too much, bit to drink. Get myself before I cause trouble. Yep, good idea. Alright, thank you. He's a gifted carpenter, but an awful drunk. It's quick to start a fight. Okay, what's your hard place? Okay, meal. I can spend 2,000 and have everybody fill up on food. Let's do that. Works for me. Workshop. Now let's go ahead and do modify since I didn't do that previously. And we'll grab stone knife. And so she is the thief. So let's do agility. And give her a hit point orb. Yep. Now I want to grab Volker's club. Give him mana points. And 2 hit. Her mage staff. I want mana. And no. I don't need mana on her. Give her 2 hit. Yeah, give her mana orb. And then we'll grab Ted's short sword. Give him hit points and agility. And then we just have to grab the short bow. Give him agility and mana since he's a healer as well. And I believe that takes care of all of our... Okay, so we can do this one too. So let's give you evade. And give this one evade as well. And then I'm gonna give everybody like 1 stat boost if I can. Let's give Rhea magic defense. And we'll give Sarah the other magic defense orb. Now, if we... So I have a staff orb and a spear orb. So if I actually go to upgrade the mace, spear. I can't use these. Not sure why. Maybe I don't have enough skill? Possible. Okay. Now, since we've done this upgrade, treat everybody. Back to the workshop real quick. And I think we're good. So let's go ahead and save. Oh, we have records. Hold on, let's see what these are. 1 day sales of at least 5 grand. Okay. 1 day satisfaction of 250. Okay. So third one down here. What's this one? Slot 1 equipment. That's been strengthened. Okay. Alright. So that's slotting. And if we slot 300, then we'll get that last rank. Apparently. Okay. So that's not too bad. Reach shop rank 2. We're about halfway there. So we're gonna go back out on an adventure, I guess. Well, I think we have here's the suburbs, and we need to get some stuff while we're here. You kill 4 trees and basically get through level 4. So not a big deal. So chests are already opened, they don't reset. Attack. Steal. Attack. So this is gonna be like way faster. Considering we're not only level 3, but I've upgraded their gear a little bit. So that's going to be a huge boon for us. I'm not really picky because I can come back in here every day. I might be able to come back more than once a day. I need to try that too. Because if we can go adventuring more than once a day, then as long as we can afford to heal, we can basically cheese the game. What was it? If only last week was like that. Where if you actually were paying attention to the way the game mechanics worked, because you weren't forced into the next day, it was very easy to cheese the mechanics and basically have infinite money on day 1. And if you can do that here, where you can keep going into the dungeon as long as you've got health, then basically it doesn't matter. You can make basically infinite sales on day 1 because you just keep going through the dungeon to make whatever you can. Make a maximum number of them. Sell them super cheap, so you can sell as many as possible. And it doesn't matter. So that is a possibility, and we're gonna explore that. Because if that's the case, then while the game is a lot of fun, it kind of loses a bit of the edge that this type of a game really has over the player base, which is you can only do a certain amount of work every day. And I can already craft as many items as I can afford to craft, and then put them up for sale. So being able to do that already has a deficiency in my book, because you should only be able to do just so much work each day. Whether it's adventuring, whether it's running the shop, crafting, whatever. There should only be so much you can do in a day. Now, you can't make your character extremely overpowered, because you're limited to what gear you can get. Because until you can get items from the shop to give you the new equipment, probably from raising the shop's level, you can't go past that. But it doesn't stop me from maxing out every gear piece that I can make. Put them in the shop until they sell. and sell them for stupid cheap. So I can ensure I sell as many as possible. Even though the we'd technically be losing money, but it doesn't really matter because we have infinite money and infinite resources. As well as you can make your character levels as high as you want, as long as you can go into the dungeon. So we, like I said, we want to clear the dungeon and then see if that's the case. Because if, like I said, if we can go to the dungeon repeatedly, then you could literally max out your level. I wouldn't recommend it. It wouldn't be fun. Because most of the fights only give you like 4 experience points. This one was 5. So I mean, you don't get a lot of experience points, so it's kind of important to understand that, but you could, in theory, just keep, if you can go back to the dungeon. Now we're gonna check that. And I suspect you might be able to. But if you can, then it'd be like Miriam that we had last week, where you can generate a lot of infinite money. Because you don't even have to make the items and sell them in your shop. You can just come back in here, you just keep farming it. And then you just farm everything you want out of here. Max out all of your gear that you can make to the highest level you can. And then, you go to the shop and just sell the items straight to the shop. So, this is as far as I need to go. I think it seems out of the ordinary. Sure, back to go later. That's fine. So that completes that quest. And I think the other quest is done as well. Let me check. Request, that one's complete. I need 2 more woodmen. Okay. So that's not too bad. So we'll see if that's basically exploitable when we finish this. We just need to get 1 more woodman after this, and then we're going to see if how cheesy you can get with the game. Since opening the shop is the end of your day, if you're never forced to progress time, it means you'll just be progressing time just so you can progress the story, but not so you can actually continue playing. And you should be forced to do that. It's a design thing. And developers don't always think about what a player could and will do. Alright, armor check. Adventuring shoes. +1 armor standards. Okay. So hold on. Our shoes are now. Yeah. I guess we level up by usage as well. Okay then. That's interesting. So I guess by just using equipment, you also level up your knowledge of the equipment. So that's an interesting mechanic. I kind of like that. So you don't have to sit there and cram through and craft, 20 or 30. Just to, well up your understanding of it. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn the quests in. I'm not sure. Some things you understand. Don't worry loud, which eventually I will. Okay. All that troubles. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna keep taking care of you. Same as Christoph. Christoph, you mean the priest. Yeah, very same. Solid friends. Right. Okay. I mean, Christoph is kind of gentle, but he's the boldest of us. Yet he manages to stay calm. That's actually kind of nice. The day you're born, But he doesn't, look like, he could hurt a fly. Yeah. Well, don't anger him. Okay. Alright, so requests. We're gonna turn in this quest. And apparently, I did not complete that one. So let's go ahead and turn this one in. Yep. And we'll turn this one in. And we'll take that. That's good with me as well. Yep, learned castle wall. Sweet. Monster and kill some snakes. That's fine. Yep, this is one from the state. Good. Kill 5 snakes. Yep. Okay. Of course. So, we still have to go back in and kill the woodman, but we can get the stakes. Exploration skip part. Small scales. Didn't get enough of those last time. That's fine. Alright, blindness power. Small scales and small fangs. It's fine, yep. Okay. And let's go heal. So, let's back to the workshop. Okay, so that's good. The developers did think about that. So we can only go to the dungeon once a day. That's good, I like that. And, so in that case, then we have to go over here to the blacksmith shop. We can create stuff. So we're gonna go back to the blacksmith tree. And the buckler doesn't really give us anything. What are the rings? Well, I got this obsidian plus ring. Good. Okay, so now we can do a crystal ring, which is quartz and copper. Don't have any quartz. Or the obsidian necklace, which is cotton braids and obsidian claw. Don't know what that does though. Let's go ahead and make one of those. The wristband, let's go ahead and make that, max that out. Leather belt, we can't do leather. Copper bracelet, so that's tan leather. So we don't have the ability to tan leather yet. That's kind of a limiting thing for us. It's not having leather. So you still can exploit the dungeon though, by just not leaving and just farming it. So that is a thing. Now let's do armor. Right, so we need cotton cloth. So cotton to cloth. Cotton to braid. Cotton to cloth. Oh, the copper ore. Do it that way. And then leather cap, so that's a limit. That's a limit there. Let's go ahead and do that. Can we get some cedar boards? And okay, so copper helm. So again, we need leather. That's another limitation we're going to run into. Okay. So the adventure shoes. I can make sneakers. I'm gonna make one of those just for giggles. Sandals. I can make sandals. Another sandals. Yeah, that's like an opposite. Wooden boots. No belts. Okay. So, I can't make the magic bracelets. But I could make these. And just enough. And it's a leather choker. So, if we go to characters for equipment, you can make sneakers. Now, sneakers actually are better than sandals +1. That's... I like that. Let's go do that. So the club, we haven't upgraded the spiked club, so it doesn't matter. And the adventurer's hat, we only have the one. Now the wristband, here we go. So the obsidian necklace gives us evade and magic defense. Versus the obsidian ring gives us attack, magic, gives our magic attack and evade. Which would be good for the mages actually. And the magic defense and hit is on that one. So that's actually pretty good. I like that. So for her, no, so the obsidian is actually better for her. for the obsidian necklace, though. Same with him. No, because that drops his magic attack. Wristband's actually better for him. Okay. Alright. I have to make those sneakers though. The sneakers actually were really good. So. Alright. That's a pretty combo thing. Alright, so we'll leave that like that. And we'll change our display items. What we're going to do is we're going to bring everything back to normal. Sell off all the extra obsidian rings. Sell off all the extra obsidian necklaces. And oh, R2 is restock. So restock everything that we can. And open shop. So it's not as exploity as it could be. It's not bad. It is definitely exploitable. So we sold 4,000. That's not bad. Satisfaction 320. That's good. So to reach next rank, need 5,000 gold and another 100 satisfaction. So if we have another day like today, we should be able to cover our next shop rank. It's not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and actually cut the stream here. We've been up for 2 hours and we've done a couple of days. We've seen the dungeon explorations. We know what the game can and can't do. So this is Blacksmith of the Sand Kingdom. If you want to see more of this game, let me know. Put it in the comments. And I will do so. Otherwise, I may or may not continue this game later on. It is fun. I do like it. But we'll have to see what it comes out to later on. So, thank you for visiting and have a good day.